That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a sack, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a sack, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it?
How you like it?
I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking.
Like a Viking.
All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border.
Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety. You boys can't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't kill what's built private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Ayy, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that. Cause I ain't like it. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that. Ay, yeah. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
It's the newest stadium on the NFL landscape, and it might just be the grandest as you get a look at SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight, we ride a finish to Week 12 with a good Monday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Ustedes todos saben mis niveles. Lo de la joya ya compré con Dero nene. Desde que tengo millones no hablo de cienes. Y no hablamos tanto. Los Murakami costaron tanto. Me compré otro 10 que vuela más alto. Y cuando me bajo es directo para el Phantom. Yeah.
for a Chargers.
Chargers first down as the tackle made at the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's Herbert.
That's good for a Chargers.
10 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big time arm strength. Very nice route.
Herbert's pass, intended for Hunter Henry, incomplete. He was defended by Julian Blackmon.
Downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To throw again. Herbert.
That's another Chargers.
15 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Herbert's pass, intended for number 22, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Running back unsuccessfully.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Here we go.
Throwing again. Herbert. Escape. And he's going to have to eat this one as down
Justin
he goes.
Herbert sacked.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like
A loss of 9 on the play.
Now
Brings
they're
up
looking at a
third down.
And suddenly, the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and long, it's Herbert.
Herbert's pass, incomplete from the contact. Results in a fourth down.
Get in close, get in tight, and knock the ball away.
Jake Bailey in punt formation.
As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier, brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 9-yard line.
From all angles, they did a nice job there, stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They find a man on a crossing route. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He completes this one to Mack. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
The pass complete to Marlon Mack. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line. Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4 yards and a Colts 1st down.
Exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Let's go. Nike 18.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a shot downfield from Redmond. And that will be
the pass. Intended for Michael Pittman Jr. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're still moving around quickly. And forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Here we go. Here we go. 7 Byron. 7 Byron. Watch twist. Watch twist. Check 9. Check 9.
The pass complete to number 88. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Good job there.
1st down, Indianapolis.
In the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now, man, hits him in stride.
The pass complete to number 88. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 47-yard line.
Crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like
yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on there heals a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage.
On 2nd down, and he stopped after a gain of 1.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Set the edge.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first
That's
down.
the end of the first quarter with no score.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted.
The pass intended for number 88, incomplete. Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
Wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run with Mack. And he'll be close to a first down at the
Marlon
Chargers'
Mack,
21.
the ball carrier.
9 yards.
Tackle
not quite
made at the
enough.
21-yard line.
3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
There's some talking
And
going on
it's
down on the
3rd
field, but it's
down.
not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back to tell his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier.
Gain on 3rd down.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Only needed 1 yard. He said, I'll get you more than that.
Yeah, yard, piece of cake, right? And if you're a defender, seeing the back of the jersey and being able to read his name, not a good thing. That means you're in chase mode. That didn't go well for them.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Fullback, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are on the board first.
The kicker on for the point after.
The guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles. Sometimes you need to go with a fullback. He can.
What's that thing about force?
His
and
kick
mass?
is good.
Yeah, force equals mass
Makes the
times
score
acceleration.
Colts 7,
That's big time
Chargers
stuff.
nothing.
That's the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off
He'll
for
kick it away
Indianapolis.
Following the touchdown.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route. I leave an outline when I hear
The Charger drive about to get going. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good. Looking to be a threat come January.
The ball carried by number 22. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all. Try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And that's going to be good for
That's
the
good for
First
the
down.
Chargers.
To the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a carry for Lindsay. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 40.
Philip Lindsay, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Malik Hooker. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line. That's good for a Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Philip Lindsay on the carry. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Trying to establish an inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. It's complete.
Herbert's pass complete to number 22. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
About this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. We got to get the ball. D, get the ball. 18, Pioneer. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, check. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Side, Henry's got it. And he's going to be taken
Herbert's
down.
pass complete to Hunter Henry. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
As he'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
Check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to
That's
get it
another Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here on 4th down. He's got a 1st down. Much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11.
Utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 25. Check 25.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Another carry for the running back. Julian Blackman on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Colts 4-yard line. The running back, again the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Another carry for the running back. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did.
That's another Chargers. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 49, check 49, check 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Touchdown, Chargers.
From a yard out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Because they've been shut out up until
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that will be
The pass. Incomplete on the deep ball. Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
44, Mike, left wing 19. Both to Mike. Mike, both.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was...
That's the end of the 1st half with the score all tied.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is single for and taken.
If you know about the carport, the trapdoor's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we bought.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run by Mack.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Colts.
And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it. It's Mack. It's a 7-yard carry.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. Tackled by Samson Ebukam. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Switch
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr.
The pass complete to Gary Jennings. A gain of 15 and a Colts first down. The ball carried by the wide receiver.
2 yards on the carry.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
One of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Set up. 72.
45. I'm going to come back to you.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's got his man on the crossover.
The pass complete to number 88. It's a gain of 20. First down, Indianapolis.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Mack. And they'll get him down.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. The tackle by Kenneth Murray. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, a drop to throw. This is covered. And he'll be taken
the pass
at the 2-yard
complete
line.
to number 88. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The kicker on for the point after.
And the Colts have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why
the kick
it's
is
such a
good.
team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds
Makes
really
the score
generic,
Colts 14, Chargers 7.
Were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here. They start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Shotgun snap for Herbert. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Near the 26. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. There he goes left side. Touchdown,
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
His second touchdown of the game, 17.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. It's good.
The kick is good.
21-7.
Makes the score Colts 21, Chargers 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
He'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to...
It's intercepted.
Herbert's pass intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Slips up past the 45.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. The tackle by Derwin James. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Colts.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
First and 10, Taylor now. He'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Colts 21, Chargers 7.
The football, they also have the lead as we start the fourth. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll run with Mack. He's got a first down.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Colts first down.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
First down. It's Taylor. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 18-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Check back, check back.
The pass, intended for Michael Pittman, incomplete. It's third down, and 7 yards to go.
The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down. The field goal is good. Makes the score Colts 24, Chargers 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass.
Herbert's pass to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
I don't think you got it, son. Buffalo 18. Check, check, 59. Hey, D-line.
To throw again. Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Herbert's pass incomplete on the deep ball. He was defended by Julian Blackman.
50-50 ball right there. Maybe was a little questionable.
Sometimes I need a check. Not to see the window when I make you watch your step.
Confidence borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he can't intercept it. So
Herbert's pass intended for number 15, incomplete. He was defended by Julian Blackman.
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike.
They snap it to Herbert. It's incomplete, but there's a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hey, check Mike
first down now. And he comes back with one complete.
16 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
A gain of 20 more yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Check 59.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Looking in zone, but it's
Herbert's pass incomplete in the end zone. Malik Hooker on the coverage.
They've been unsuccessful all night.
Well, they challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
And when you take a look at it, you're throwing your flag because you believe you're going to be right.
Herbert's
and when it
pass
comes back the other way,
forced to the ground and incomplete.
Oh, he dropped
He
it.
was defended by Julian Blackmon.
He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Herbert back to the air. And be intercepted. Swings it from the
Herbert's pass intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man in stride complete. And he's taken down.
The pass complete to number 88. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the win. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Past the 20. Touchdown.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
64 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
The kicker on for the point after.
His kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. So this will make it into the end zone. And
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got now. They got a setback and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it in its read?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to.
Herbert's pass, incomplete on the deep ball. It's now second and 10.
A running play, and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team. Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Herbert's pass, intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off. Defensive timeouts.
Marlon Mack, the Colts ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go again from there. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
Strip that ball.
And he'll be upended at the 33.
Jonathan Taylor, the Colts ball carrier, brought down by Bryce Callahan.
Just not a whole lot of room to
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. He'll only get this to about
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 11 yards. It's now fourth down.
So this one winds up in Indianapolis.
Tonight's
victory.
final score, Colts 31, Chargers 7.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Colts, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.